Some laws exist to keep people safe. Others exist because someone, somewhere had a really bad day. Today we're recounting down 55 of the dumbest, but very real laws from around the world. From banned chewing gum to mandatory smiles, this is what happens when rules go too far. Let's get into it. Singapore famously bans chewing gum unless it's for medical reasons. If you're caught chewing it casually, you could face fines up to $2,000. Selling it illegally? That's where things get serious. In Milan, Italy, there was once a law requiring people to smile at all times, except at funerals or hospitals. The law technically still exists, but enforcement gave up years ago. Still in Italy, dog owners are legally required to walk their dogs at least 3 times a day. Your dog gets more structure than most humans. In Finland, owning a dog means paying a dog tax. Owning a house? You're also required to grow hops. Yes, the plant used for beer. Venice banned feeding pigeons to protect historical buildings. Tourists still do it anyway. Including me, allegedly. Back to Singapore. Not flushing a public toilet can cost you a fine. Cleanliness is taken very personally. In Canada, payments over $10 cannot legally be made using only coins. Yes, even if you really want to be annoying. Climbing trees in parts of Toronto and Ottawa can get you fined. Someone learned that the expensive way. In Australia, being drunk in a pub is illegal. Which raises the question, what is the pub for? Also in Australia, dressing as Batman or Robin in public is banned in certain areas. Crime fighting is apparently invitation only. And in one Australian state, if you absolutely cannot make it to a bathroom in time, you are legally allowed to relieve yourself on your own car's rear tire. Only the rear tire. Laws are specific. In Samoa, forgetting your wife's birthday can land you in legal trouble. First comes a warning, then consequences. In Bermuda, walking barefoot in public is illegal. Shoes are mandatory freedom. In the UAE, swearing in public, including online, is illegal. People have faced jail time over words typed in anger. Denmark bans face-covering masks in public spaces. Not medical masks, disguise masks. In Japan and South Korea, camera shutter sounds on phones cannot be turned off. It's a privacy protection law that makes silence impossible. In Argentina, you cannot name your child after famous fictional characters. That includes sports legends. In India, taking large amounts of local currency out of the country is illegal. Money does not like to travel. In Sri Lanka, taking selfies with Buddha statues is illegal. Turning your back to religious figures is considered disrespectful. In Germany, escaping prison is not a crime. Damaging property while escaping is. Also in Germany, running out of fuel on the Autobahn can get you fined. Preparation is mandatory. In Alabama, wearing a fake mustache that causes laughter in church is illegal. Comedy has boundaries. In Iowa, kissing for more than 5 minutes is technically illegal. Set a timer. In Missouri, single men between 21 and 51 paid a yearly bachelor tax. Loneliness was taxable. Excessive honking in New York City can cost hundreds of dollars. Silence is golden, literally. In Virginia, tickling women is illegal. No explanation provided. In Massachusetts, going to bed without bathing was once illegal. Judges did not want details. In Finland, taxi drivers must pay music royalties if they play music for customers. Silence is cheaper. In Germany, riding a bicycle while intoxicated can cost you your driver's license, even if the car never moved. In India, flying kites legally requires a license in some areas. Freedom has paperwork. In Mumbai, dancing in bars is restricted. Fun must remain seated. In Georgia, the country, stealing a chicken can result in extreme punishment. Chickens are taken seriously. Poland once banned Winnie the Pooh from playgrounds due to lack of pants. Yes, really. In parts of New Jersey, drivers must honk when passing another vehicle. Courtesy through noise. Portugal technically bans peeing in the ocean. Enforcement is optimistic. Russia fines drivers for having excessively dirty cars. Clean plates save lives. In Spain, building sandcastles can lead to large fines in some regions. Fun is regulated. North Korea restricts hairstyles to a government-approved list. Creativity has limits. Students there must also pay for their own desks and chairs. Education is BYOF, bring your own furniture. Jeans are banned as symbols of capitalism. Denim is dangerous. Only state-approved media is allowed. Curiosity is controlled. In Switzerland, washing your car on Sunday is illegal due to noise laws. Quiet is sacred. Also in Switzerland, flushing toilets late at night in shared buildings can be restricted. Silence extends to plumbing. In Florida, passing gas in public after 6 p.m. on Thursdays was once illegal. Someone was clearly upset. In Scotland, refusing someone access to your bathroom is illegal. Hospitality is enforced. In Arizona, damaging a cactus can lead to serious jail time. Nature fights back. In Thailand, driving shirtless is illegal. Sunlight is not a defense. In Spain, drivers who wear glasses must carry a spare pair in their car. Vision requires backups. In the Philippines, license plate numbers determine which days you can drive. Math controls traffic. In Kenya and the UAE, offensive gestures can lead to massive fines, even online. Manners are law. In Australia, owning more than 50 kilograms of potatoes can be illegal in some regions. Do not hoard starch. In Egypt, men belly dancing in public can result in fines. Dance carefully. In France, kissing on train platforms is restricted during boarding times. Romance has a schedule. And finally, citizens of Monaco are banned from gambling in Monte Carlo casinos. The house wins, locals don't play. If this list made you question reality, you're not alone. Drop the weirdest law you've ever heard in the comments. Like, subscribe and stick around, because somewhere right now someone is writing a law about this video.